The setting is an immersive, interactive dance production set within a space that looks like a New York underground nightclub. The space is filled with dance, music, and diva-ness. The audience is both spectator and participant as they observe and experience the attributes of 5 club-goers who are fierce and at times amusing. At the back of the space, there's a neon sign hanging from the ceiling that reads, Groove. The word glows in blue and there's a red line underneath it. The performers are all women. Sichofe Atta, also known as Sheila, is an African-British female. She's wearing orange dungarees with colourful rectangular patterns. Chanel Clemenson is a black woman wearing black trousers, a striped black and white vest, and gold earrings. Mademoiselle Ginger is a white woman wearing a red velvet jumpsuit, knee-high boots, and has long ginger hair held up in a high ponytail. Diana is a black woman wearing an orange top and grey leggings. And Habibat is a black woman wearing a black vest with yellow collar and sleeves. The Uchenna way of moving is informed by whacking, house, vogue, and West African dance. They are all full body styles that enable people to see the music that you hear. The body moves together with the beat. Whacking involves mainly the arms, which moves as if whacking or hitting things away. House is a street and club dance style that involves creating shapes and patterns by throwing and sliding your feet and legs mainly, with the rest of the body following. Vogue involves placing, framing, and presenting with the arms and hands and using the torso. West African dance is a polyrhythmic dance style, which means the upper and lower body dance to their own separate rhythms. The result of the different parts coming together creates something that is grounding and always connected to the floor. These different styles are brought together through some contemporary dance elements which add fluidity and expressiveness to the mix. Close up on the groove sign, Sichofe windmills her arms powerfully. Chanel bends forward with her arms to one side. The performers pump their bodies, the audience surrounding them. A wrist gets stamped like in a club. Chanel tilts her head back. Uchenna Dance presents Our Mighty Groove. They jump up, throw an arm in the air, then pump their arms outwards and walk energetically in a circle at the edge of the audience that surrounds them. They jump towards the audience, twirl around and gather in the middle. A finger points and scans the room left to right. Sichofe stands above the crowd, moving in slow motion. Mademoiselle Ginger twirls around and we skip to Sichofe twirling. She undulates, one hand up, then shakes her body rhythmically and fast as if hit by electroshocks. Mademoiselle Ginger frames her face with her hands in slow motion. Sichofe bent forward, knees bouncing rhythmically. Mademoiselle Ginger poses, one arm extended out in slow motion. Some of the crowd dances with her. Slow motion panning from her boots to her waist as she pops her hips. Arms out, mouth open in a silent shout, looking powerful and showing off. The crowd is split in two on each side of a runway. Chanel comes in, hands on her waist, strikes a pose at the end of the runway. Mademoiselle Ginger on the runway, spraying herself with perfume. She waves at Chanel, whacking her hips to the percussion. They dance all together and the crowd claps their hands. The crowd all bring their hands down in a cool down the rain move. The screen goes black. Cast: Sichofe Atta, also known as Sheila, Chanel Clemenson, Diana Igbokwe, Habibat Ajayi, Mademoiselle Ginger, Gerard Martin, Fabio Felipe. Creative Director and Choreographer, Victoria Igbokwe. Producer, Grace Okereke. Lighting Designer and Production Manager, Pete Ayres. Composer, Kweku Acht. Musical Sample, Fanfare for Space by Kevin MacLeod. Rehearsal Director, Ingrid McKinnon. Rehearsal Assistants, Joe Molyneux, Rachel Valance, Jordan Lapper. Costume Designer, Ayana Boache Fokirdos. Original Research and Development supported by Arts Council England, the Association of Dance of the African Diaspora and Sadler's Wells. The piece was presented as part of Sadler's Wells event Wild Card, Between the Lines, curated by Victoria Igbokwe at the Lillian Baylis Theatre in 2013. www.uchennadance.com. Arts Council England logo. Video produced by Movement in Media for Uchenna Dance.